Well, hello, folk. I want to share with you from a psalm, Psalm 1. And I wonder how many of you remember when Andrew and Rachel Knowles, maybe 15, maybe 20 years ago, don't know, when they taught us this together as a church. Well, it's a beautiful psalm. It's short. I call it a gateway psalm, the gateway for the rest of the psalms. And it's easy to learn. So I'm going to read it to you from the NIV. Here we go. Blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. So a few reflections on this then. It is a psalm that captures much of what else is going to come in the following psalms. It's got the highs and the lows of life. It encourages us to look to God in every circumstance and the blessings of doing so, of delighting ourselves in God's way, in God's law. So Psalm 1 is a bit of a taster for the rest of the Psalms, and if you like, it's a taster for the massive epic Psalm 119, where you have 176 verses of the psalmist delighting himself in God. Just two things that I want to share briefly. One is that blessing comes from walking with God. Blessing comes from delighting and meditating on God's word and his ways. And the second thing is that in this coronavirus 19 time, you can be like the tree in verse 3. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Whatever he does prospers. So even in the heat of summer, when things are really tough, you can be secure, you can be stable, you can yield fruit, you can be like a tree that's covered with leaf to give shade to others maybe. And you can know flourishing in God. There's a bit more time nowadays for everyone. So it's a great time, if you haven't learned a psalm or a bit of scripture before, to learn Psalm 1. Meditate on it, mull on it, and eventually it got into my thick head, so eventually it will get into your head as well, and you will find it a great blessing for now and for the future. Psalm 1 is a gateway, not just the rest of the Psalms, but to blessing in your life. So I pray now that God will bless you, that you'll have an appetite to learn his word and grace and strength to apply it, to bear fruit in season, to have plenty of leaf, to give shade to others. God bless you. Well, that's my first attempt at this. I have no idea if it works. I tried to do it on my laptop. It didn't work. So I've had to go on my mobile. Let's see if it works. God bless. Oh.